Hello, everyone, and welcome to Magnificent You. I wanted to take a few moments to welcome you here to this website, to my work, and ways that I can assist you in achieving your true magnificence, to truly stepping into the epitome of who you came to be, your potential, your greatest aspirations, your achievements of success, your divine gifts and talents, uncovering those, learning to savor them, learning to enhance them, learning to activate them, right? What I mostly do with people is help them discover and become their greatest potential. I call them the spiritual treasures. And that's why I call myself the spiritual treasure hunter, because I help you find the treasure within yourself, the diamonds and the gold, the pearls of wisdom that are within you, right? Your own connection to your higher self and to divine wisdom. I call those pearls of wisdom from within, right? And the gold and the diamonds and the other jewels, each one is a unique talent or gift that you have that you may not even be aware of. Or maybe you do know about some of your talents and gifts, but maybe you don't know how to really activate them, really bring them online, really enhance them and fine tune them to the degree that you could. One of those beautiful talents and gifts that we all have that most people are not really as in touch with as they might be is intuition. So I really assist people in discovering their own intuition, enhancing it, fine-tuning it, upgrading it, really dialing it in. So you would know exactly the difference between what's intuitive and what's wishful thinking, right? Deep inner knowing versus what you're logicking with your own mind. There's a huge difference, right? And I teach you the skills to do that. In my own journey, I went from being an engineer and first line supervisor in the pharmaceutical industry to being someone who teaches energy healing and how to step into your true magnificence. I help authors write and promote, launch, and publish their books. I help small businesses and entrepreneurs be more successful, both individually and spiritually. Okay, so not just coming at business and entrepreneurship from a tangible physical, let's put a great website together for you and let's do some branding for you and let's help you become more successful, but also coming at it from an energetic perspective, body, mind, and soul, holistic look at business, at health, at happiness, at success. You may or may not have read some of my books. I've got several out. Most have become bestsellers. The latest one, at least when I'm recording this, was Unleash Your Future, which I co-wrote with Mark Boldazar. We have a lot of different programs that we offer together where we teach you how to manifest your greatest desires and all the things that are required for you to go from wherever you are now to achieving your dreams, right? And that involves a whole journey of personal transformation. And that's where my work comes in. I've been bringing in, channeling, if you will, from the divine, gifts and techniques and tools and energy healing products and processes and programs since 1995-ish. It's a long time, right? I woke up spiritually when I was 33, and just a few months ago, I turned 60. So that's a lot of years of study, evolving myself, and then starting to bring in and out into the world a bunch of healing tools. One of the first things that I started creating are these dancing dolphin oils. Initially, they were in more of this form, where you may have seen something like this, where you like Bach flower remedies or Australian bush essences. There's a lot of different flower essences out there and gem essences, right? So that's what I was first guided to create. And I made a ton of flowers from all these different places. And I've also made over, I think it's 80 now, gems and crystal elixirs that you place under the tongue and you do that sort of thing. But because I worked in the pharmaceutical industry and I know all the red tape that's involved with anything that you take internally, I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to deal with all that. I've done that and I'm not interested. So what I'm doing now is I put it into an oil form. So now it's topical, right? Working with my oils is very much like working with crystals, except you're getting them in more places and they emanate throughout your body. So what you do with my products is you take the roller ball on the end and you rub it on the back of your neck, you know, just kind of up and down a few times. And then on the chakras, the energy centers of the body, and also like pulse points like cologne or perfume, you just do 3 little circles and you just, you know, kind of like perfume or cologne. You know, you do your crown chakra and you do your third eye and you do your throat, and then you keep going down. And when you get to the base chakra, which is at the bottom of your torso, we don't want to get the oils close to sensitive or delicate skin. So I have you place it on your tailbone, right? These same products also come in a different size. This is just one I have sitting around that's not actually, doesn't even have a nice label on it, but this is a half an ounce. I believe it's half an ounce, 15 ml. And it's the same product that's in the roll-on, except this lets you drop some in the bath, right? Because what I received is that you want to bathe in the vibrations, right? If you've ever been in a sound bath, where you've been in a place where they're playing, you know, Tibetan bowls and crystal bowls and gongs and doing all these things, you know, the vibrations are going through you. They're just bathing every one of your cells, and you're getting this beautiful upliftment and healing process happening through sound, right? Well, my products are like sound. In fact, on the consciousness scale, professional dowsers have doused my products in the oil form, and they've determined, at least the ones that I talked to said, they've never seen products that had vibration this high, ever. And they've been doing it for years, where they've been testing products. And they said, you know, on the consciousness scale that goes from 0 to 1,000, it's a scale that we can all use as a talking point, right? Maybe it's the right scale, maybe it isn't, but it's a scale. So that my oils begin at 600 in consciousness and they go up from there, right? All of my products were at least 600 or above. That means they raise your vibration, because there's very few people that are at a 600 vibration on the scale. Most people are far below 500 actually. So that's what these products are. And I make flower essences, gem essences, and then I infuse all this energy into them, because I am an open channel. I'm known as the chalice of dying frequencies. I'm also known as the spiritual treasure hunter, where I help you find the treasure within. And this is a tool that I help you do that with. Years after I first started creating these products, I mean, I've been making these products since 1998. Like I said, first they were in this format where you did it under the tongue, but I didn't want to have anything to do with that, because I know all the regulations involved, right? I wanted something topical, and I started making these. And that's been since all those years. And so, you know, my products are all over the world. People have been using them for decades. Many people feel like they're the only energy elixirs that they want to use. And there's over 160 varieties now. And I also make custom blends. Recently, in the last 2-3 years, I began making body butters. I don't even have a label on this particular jar because it's mine that sits on my desk, right? But what I've done is I've taken really super amazingly luscious body butter, all natural, vegan friendly, like all that. And I've infused the same healing frequencies that I use in my other products into body butter, because what I received one day was they need to bathe in it. So you want to get it in the water with you when you take a bath, because you're being bathed in the vibration as if you're being bathed in a sound bath, except instead of only once when there's somebody there performing, you can do it 24/7. You can put it on your chakras and get, you know, sound bath all day. You can do it actually in the bath, or you can do it after a bath or shower. You can actually put it on, and just wherever you rub it on, you're being bathed in these frequencies. It's luscious and powerful and magnificent. Then those are just some of the tools that I create. So those are the kind of things that you'll find here. There's a lot of training programs. One of my most useful tools that I teach is dowsing with a pendulum. And if you've been dowsing for a long time and you say, show me yes and show me no, that is not the kind of dowsing I'm talking about. That's kind of, I consider that kindergarten as far as dowsing goes, because there's so, I mean, it's useful. I did that for myself for 10 years. That's how I dowsed, because I didn't know any different, right? But when you understand about chart dowsing and you realize that there's far more kind of questions you can ask other than just yes, no, right? You can ask percentages, you can ask for benefit and detriment, you can ask for so many other things, making choices between options. There's just, the sky's the limit. I have a beautiful training course on that. I also have higher end vibrational meditations. And when I say higher end vibrational, what I mean is, there's bazillions of guided meditations on YouTube and other places that you can listen to for free. And I encourage you to do that, right? Because meditation is really important. But when you really want to go deep, when you really want to transform your life, I feel, and many others feel, and my metaphysical mentor, Stuart Wilde, used to feel that theta was the answer, a theta brainwave state. It is practically impossible to achieve a theta brainwave state without assistance, right? You have to listen to tones or some other mechanism to lower your brainwaves into that level of calmness and stillness and below all the chatter. But the more you do that, the better, and the more profoundly you will, create new neural neural links within your brain, and the more your brain will. They've done all these studies. I talk about it in my best-selling book on meditation. But you actually, older brains actually shrink. You lose brain mass. Okay, but meditators, that doesn't happen. In fact, there's actually you gain, they fold even more, and you have even more brain function the more you meditate. And so theta is the key. And so I have a couple of free guided meditations. So if you join my mailing list, eventually in the autoresponders that you automatically receive when you get on the list, you get these free meditations, and they're very powerful. But from there, I have a paid meditation program, and each one is profound, truly profound. And each one is different. Some take you into a forest, some take you into other realms. A few are like actually soul retrieval opportunities. There's just a lot of healing that occurs. I shouldn't say, I can't promise you that healing will occur, right? That would get me in a whole lot of hot water. What I can tell you is they are fertile ground. They create the right environment in which transformation is more easily possible. That's what I can say. So those are just a few things that I do. I do one-on-one consulting. I offer the Seed of Divine Restoration, which is a profound energy healing session that I do long distance, where the person lies down on their end and I do a healing session on my end. We don't talk by phone. We just have an agreed upon time. And I go into my crystal room, where the whole room is crystals and crystal grids and medicine wheels and a golden pyramid above that is encompassing all of the energy in the room. And inside that space, I do my healing sessions and I do my phone sessions, and I create all my products in that space. And in that space, I call in a lot of assistance, higher self guides, mine and yours, and a whole healing team, angels and fairies and dolphins and dragons and all these beings of light, ascended masters, there's a lot of beings that assist in this process. And there's a massive clearing. And then there is this bringing in of the seed of light, this little star, this like little tiny diamond light that I place in your high heart. And it's something that I was initiated in spontaneously during a vision quest in 1995. And it's the vision I had when I was up on a mountain, going through a vision quest. I had a vision, and this is the energy healing gift I received during that vision. And so now I offer it as a session to others, and thousands of people have had it. And it's created miracles in some people's lives. Again, I can't make promises because everyone is different. Just like when people have sessions with me, it's different. Some people after a session with me will be like the ever ready bunny and they'll stay up for hours and hours and hours. And I've had people telling me that they were like vacuuming at 3 a.m. because they had so much energy. And other people will tell me that after a session, they've slept for like 12 hours, 14 hours, because that's what their body needed. You know, so everyone is different. Everyone is unique. And what you need is unique. And that's why I've created all these products and tools, and why my sessions are not a cookie cutter. This is what I do first, and this is what I do second. That's not how I operate. I tune into your guides and your higher self, and I'm guided in what to say and what to ask you and what to do with you and what to walk you through and what ways will best assist you. If any of that resonates, wonderful. If it doesn't resonate, or if it sounds a little too strange, that's okay, right? Because I trust that you will find exactly what you need, and you will find the right people to assist you. And if that person is me, fabulous. And if it's someone else, wonderful, right? Because what I care about is that you get to transform your life the way that you choose. I'm here if you need me, if you desire my support and my tools. They're here, and you will find all of them on Magnificent You, along with many other things, including hundreds of free articles for you to read. So enjoy your time here. Many blessings. And I hope we connect on social media or some other way. Bye-bye.